Welcome to the 14.2 Webinar Release Live Q&A. The agenda for today consists of going over reminders. We'll go over what's new with 14.2, which includes new collapsible catalog categories, a new look and feel to your user profile, a new supplier management menu icon, and a new saved message. We'll go over system and browser recommendations, BearBuy resources and support, and then lastly, questions and answers. Now let's get started. So let's go ahead and go over the reminders. Starting at 6 p.m. all the way through Sunday, July 20th. BearBuy will be up and running on Monday, July 21st. So when you log into BearBuy on July 21st, you'll be able to see all the new features we'll be going over today in BearBuy. So what should you expect during the outage? BearBuy will not be available. In the event of a true purchasing emergency, please contact your campus buyer for assistance. The outage is during the weekend, so we don't expect a lot of purchasing emergencies come up, but if they do occur, just make sure that you contact your campus buyer. If you don't know who your campus buyer is, please contact Paul Mulligan at pmulligan@berkeley.edu for direction. Now let's go over what's new with 14.2. So with the 14.2 release, there are new collapsible catalog categories. So any changes you've made to the collapsible categories are saved per user. There is no functionality change. Collapsed categories will stick even when logging out. So when you log out and then log back in, you'll be able to see the collapsed categories if you selected one to be collapsed. This makes accessing the desired catalogs or forms easier. So say you don't purchase any lab items, you could collapse the lab items category and only see the categories you wish to purchase from. So now I'm going to show you what it'll look like when you log into BearBuy on July 21st. As of today, this is how the categories look like when you log into BearBuy. There's no way to hide or collapse any of them. With the 14.2 release, you'll now see a down arrow at the top left corner of each category section. When you select that down arrow, the catalog section you selected will collapse. In other words, you won't be able to see the stickers within that category. Again, this just makes it easier to navigate to the categories that you actually want to purchase from. Another change with the 14.2 release is a new user profile interface. The look and feel of your profile is changing. There is vastly improved navigation. How you navigate to your profile remains the same. Simply go to where your name is listed, click on that section, and from the available options, select View My Profile. So this is how your user profile looks like today. With the 14.2 release, this is how your user profile will look like. As you can see, there's a new navigation sidebar. So instead of navigating to a section by clicking on a header and then digging through to find that section, you'll be able to navigate to sections a lot faster through this new sidebar. The sidebar is also collapsible, so you could hide sections you don't want to see and easily jump from one section to the other. Another change within your user profile is email notification. The email notification name and how you update notifications has changed. Email notifications have been renamed to Notification Preferences. Let's look at this a little bit more. So again, how you update your email preferences has changed. The submenu has been renamed to just Notification Preferences. So when you select the Notification Preferences submenu, you'll see the submenu expand. There are 7 different Notification Preferences sections. Administration and integration are those that are related to your permission, which you can't really edit. Shopping, carts, and requisitions are all related to cart notifications. So for instance, when you submit a cart, when a cart has been returned, when you assign a cart, when a cart has been assigned to you, and etc. The purchase order notification preferences section is directly related to just purchase order, and settlement is related to vouchers. Catalog management, contract manager, and sourcing director are sections that you can't really change any of the predetermined information, so you can skip these sections. So let's review the shopping, carts, and requisition notification preferences section. So once you select the notification preferences section, you'll see the same layout in each section. The title of the section will be at the top, and the different notifications will be listed down in order. To edit any of these sections, say the Prepared by PR line items rejected notification, the process has changed. You won't be able to directly change the notification preference here. Instead, you'll have to select the Edit section icon. You'll then see this layout expand, showing different sections, default and override. If override is selected, you'll see a drop-down menu to the right with the different notification preferences you could select. So to turn on a notification that has been defaulted to none, select the Override Radio button within that notification section. When selected, you'll see a drop-down menu appear to the right of that notification. So let's go ahead and change that notification preference. To do that, just click on the down arrow within that drop-down menu. From there, we're able to choose which notification we wish to receive, either by email, notification, which just means it will appear in the BearBuy notification section at the top right corner of the window, or both email and notification, so both via email and within BearBuy. Some of these notification preferences don't offer all these options, so you'll see that some may offer just email, while others may offer email and notification. So in this example, I'm going to select email. So when selected, just make sure to scroll all the way to the bottom and select the Save button. If the Save button is not selected, these changes will not be saved. So another change with the 14.2 release is a new supplier management menu option. The supplier management functions will now be located in a new navigation icon. So the image of that menu option is an individual holding a clipboard. So from there, you can navigate to the Search for a Supplier section. So the roles with supplier management access are the requisition creator, the change order preparer, a buyer, an AP voucher entry, and AP withholding reviewer. If you do not hold any of these roles, you will not be able to see this new supplier management menu icon. So another new feature with the 14.2 release is a new saved message. A new successfully saved changes message will be displayed when saving changes in BearBuy. This provides a more obvious indication that changes are saved, and it applies to form changes, email notification updates, and etc. So right now, when you select the Save button, not much changes on the screen that you're looking at, besides the field that you updated. So it's kind of not obvious that your changes were saved until you navigate back to the section and check. So with this new feature, you'll be able to see a green message at the top of your screen indicating that your changes were saved. So when you save changes, this is the message that you will see. This green box will float from the top of your screen, and as quickly as it came, it will disappear. It'll only stay there for about 3 to 5 seconds. But this is a great indication that your changes were successfully saved. That concludes the new feature section. Now let's go over system and browser recommendations. Internet Explorer 7 is no longer recommended. Firefox 3.6 and Internet Explorer 6 are also not recommended. Email approvals are designed to work with embedded browsers for Android, BlackBerry, and iPhone, iPad mobile devices. Readability of emails vary based on email client and formatting selected. Keep in mind that not all Supplier punch-out sites will support the use of iPads and the Safari browser. So when in doubt, use either Internet Explorer, Chrome, or Firefox. So here's a list of all the different platforms and the recommended browsers. This information is also listed on our webpage. The URL to that link is listed in front of you. So if any of these recommended browsers changes, we'll update that website link as well as announce it to campus via our BearBuy newsletter. Now let's go over BearBuy resources and support. We have been and will be continuing to update all our instructional resources to reflect the changes with the 14.2 SciQuest release over the next month. All the training resources are available on the Procurement BearBuy webpage. The URL to that webpage is listed in front of you. We do recommend you visit our BearBuy website since it's the source for the most up-to-date news, announcement, and BearBuy training resources. The URL to that website is listed in front of you. We also have a BearBuy YouTube channel, which hosts different functional videos. The URL to our BearBuy YouTube channel is listed in front of you. We do encourage you to subscribe to our channel, since by subscribing, you'll receive notifications when new videos are posted. We also have our BearBuy Help Desk. The BearBuy Help Desk is the #1 place to stop for help, whether that be just for BearBuy information, recommended best practices, technical assistance, policy-related questions, and much more. Their phone number, hours of operation, and email address is listed in front of you. If you have any questions related to anything we've covered within this presentation, please contact the BearBuy Help Desk. Thanks for watching.